everyone, in this video we shall see the topic correlation. Correlation analysis is a statistical tool used to measure the degree to which two variables are linearly related to each other. Correlation measures the degree of association between two variables. If the quantities x, y vary in such a way that change in one variable corresponds to the change in other variable, then the variables x and y are correlated. Example, price of commodity and the amount of demand. Next, correlation can be studied using various methods. For example, scatter diagram, Correl-Pearson's coefficient of correlation, Spearman's rank correlation coefficient. So here let us see what is Correl-Pearson's coefficient of correlation and see problems related to that. First, let us see what is correlation. If the change in one variable affects a change in the other, then the variables are said to be correlated. We have two types of correlations, that is positive correlation and negative correlation. So here positive correlation means if two variables deviate in the same direction, then it is positive correlation. For example, height and weight of a group of persons, income and expenditure. Negative correlation. If two variables constantly deviate in opposite direction, then it is a negative correlation. For example, price and demand of a commodity, the correlation between volume and pressure of perfect gas. Measurement of correlation. We can measure the correlation between two variables using Correl-Pearson's coefficient of correlation. Correl-Pearson's coefficient of correlation is given as R of x, y equal to covariance of x, y divided by sigma x, sigma y. Here covariance is 1 by n sigma xy minus x bar y bar. Sigma x equal to root of sigma x square by n minus x bar the whole square, where x bar is the mean of x, and sigma y equal to root of 1 by n sigma y square minus y bar square, where y bar is the mean of y. So here using this formula we can solve the problem, and there is one more formula. Let us see that. That is R of x, y equal to sigma x minus x bar into y minus y bar divided by n into sigma x, sigma y. That is equal to n sigma x y minus sigma x into sigma y divided by root of n into sigma x square minus sigma x the whole square into root of n sigma y square minus sigma y the whole square. So using this formula we are going to solve a problem. Now the problem is calculate the correlation coefficient for the following heights. It is given in inches of father x and the son y. So height of the father is given as x values and height of the son is given as y values. So here x values are given as 65, 66, 67, 67, 68, 69, 70, 72. Similarly y values are given. Now let us form a table. That is, in table, write down the x values vertically, similarly y values vertically. Now let us calculate xy, that is product of x value into y value. So let us see the first one. First x value is 65 and y value is 67. So multiplying 65 with 67, we have the value 4355. Next we shall find the value of x square. Here x value is 65. So by squaring 65 we have 4225. Next we have to calculate y square. So here y value is 67. So 67 square is 4489. Similarly, we have to calculate the corresponding table value for table value. Now for the x value as 66 and y value as 68, we have xy value is 4488, x square value is 4356 and y square value is 4624. Similarly, let us calculate the rest of the values. And we have to find the sum of each of these values. So we have, first let us calculate the mean x bar, that is x bar equal to sigma x by n1. Here sigma x value is 544 and n1 value is 8, that is n. So here we have x bar equal to 68. Similarly y bar equal to sigma y by n, which is 552 by 8, which is equal to 69. So now let us find x bar y bar, which is equal to 68 into 69 is 4692. Now R of x, y equal to, now let us use the formula n sigma xy minus sigma x, sigma y by root of n into sigma x square minus sigma x the whole square into root of n sigma y square minus sigma y the whole square. So by substituting all the values we have, r of x comma y is 0.6031. We can verify whether r is correct or not by checking whether the value of r lies between -1 and 1. Thank you.